catch fencing, shy of the start-finish line. You see some of the others involved.
This one, they'll never make it another lap or two, Denny. I just don't see no way. This is crazy. Crazy
They ain't going to make it.
They got to make it 6 more times.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There was no way.
It's Kurt Busch over and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the ground. And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Boyer, McMurray. They're just, guys, I'm with Denny. And, you know, having been in these situations several times, there's no way you can race that way and make it.
And for the 6th time in 7 Talladega races, a pileup in the last 8 laps. Look at Ryan Newman's wrecked race car. See how this unfolds. Watch Kurt Busch, the black car on the bottom.
I think it starts up on the outside here. Let's see. Right in here somewhere.
That's Regan Smith in the middle and Yaley up top.
Right here, the 51 car. Owen Stenhouse squeezes to the outside. And that's Yaley, and that shoved Yaley down there. Look at that 78 car upside down and then lands on top of Ryan Newman's 39 car.
Bobby Labonte involved.
Ross Chastain has the advantage down on the bottom. He's still in front. Here comes that 98 and the 88 tandem in the middle of the track. Johnny Sauter, he won at Daytona earlier this year. Can he do it again? They wreck behind him. They're rolling behind him. Now the 88 spins. Thor Sport is going to win. It's going to be Johnny Sauter that will get the win, but they wreck behind him. Matt Crafton has not got to the start-finish line yet. And they're still wrecking. Crafton does slide by the start-finish line. The 32 of Miguel Paludo was upside down. It's on fire now.
Somebody hit Kyle Busch really hard late in that crash. Just as they crossed the start-finish line, the front of his truck is tore off. Crafton made it across the start.
Matt Crafton, let's take another look.
That's Jeb in the black truck.
Being pushed by Miguel Paludo. He got pushed sideways into Kyle Busch. That sends Busch sideways. Dakota Armstrong in the 60 was able to stay clear up high.
Watch Paludo flip over when Kyle gets on the right rear of his truck.
See David Starr go by. Chris Fontaine going by. Justin Long in the 6 truck. There's Clay Greenfield in the 68. John West Townley in the 7 going by on the inside.
I think there might be one more.
Jamie McMurray leading. Here's the first move.
Oh, trouble. Dillon gets turned around into the middle of the pack. Casey Mears is the one that hit him. Caution is out. Race is over. All good, guys. All good. Jamie McMurray, carrying the colors of Auburn University, his sponsor with a big relationship with the school, is going to take War Eagle to the finish line first. Jamie McMurray wins at Talladega.
Here's Stenhouse. You can see right there. He's already making contact with Dillon's bumper.
Wow, like Dillon might have just turned around. Yeah, it might have just been there. Wow, what contact that was. Just been the air coming across the back. They got him loose.
That just pretty much assures the 11 car that unless this 41 car, Kurt Busch, can get some kind of big move here off turn 4 like Kevin did. Oh, and there
Shots into the wall with the one of McMurray. 3, 4 cars around. One on its roof. One car hard into the wall.
That was
And it ends in flames and sparks.
Our front row sitter up here, he's got a torn up race car, 78 car.
Jimmy Johnson, he looks okay. Front end of his car on fire.
See what happens here. The 48 and the 24, they get side by side. Here comes McMurray. Menard had a fast car all day long, and here comes McMurray, and he just gets a little bit of piece of that 48. A lot like happened in the Unlimited. Looked like Jimmy's car just got loose and spun.
Look at Clint Boyer in that 15 car get up in the air.
Thing went all, it did a 360. Unbelievable.
Did a barrel roll and came right back down on its wheels.
And everybody on this 47 team's worked hard to get
Trouble,
our
trouble.
we did test
Start
here.
finish line. Logano comes down into Paul Menard. One car gets up on top of a group and goes flipping over and over, and the 30 lands on its roof. That's Parker Kligerman,
Cole Witt's teammate that just wrecked in that first caution.
Brandon Davis's team, Swan Energy, suddenly has two cars torn up. There's Dave Blaney with the single car 77 team.
Look at a coil spring there that's come out of one of these race cars, a rear coil spring.
The outside.
Actually, Matt Kenseth in the 20 looks like he kicked up into Joey Logano in the 22 that turned him sideways.
Trevor Bayne, the 21, looked to me, Larry, like he was going to bump draft. Got him going. A lot of different looks here.
If that is indeed, they may be looking at left sides while they're getting fuel. They don't know how long they're going to be out there. Yeah, that's what I would be looking at. Trouble. Gosh, what a hard. Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall. Caution's out, caution's out. Terrible crash. Right over here, you see, like not Ryan Newman overran that corner just a little bit. You see quite a few cars over there. Come back on the track. Contact between Biffle and Newman. Yes, Biffle came back on the track. Newman was right there. Got into him and hard into that guardrail and the tires. Sends him back out in the middle of the track here into McDowell. See the rear end housing loose from the car and then it goes over the fence. That last impact for McDowell was probably knocked the wind out of it. What a piece of driving by David Reagan, sliding through there between those crashed cars.
So, prior to today, the only place where... Oh, big trouble. That's the rookie Suarez up and over Regan Smith, the big one at Daytona in the Tri-Oval.
42 turned us right there. I just stopped, Daniel.
As Kyle Busch was pushing the rookie, giving him a shove here. Kyle Larson, excuse me. And it looks like he just gets him in a bad spot right there, and he just got behind in his steering.
Yeah, he got too far to the right, and coming off the corner right there, that car unloads as you come off that banking, and it just took just a little bit too much, and that's that window that you have to push, and if you get outside of the center of that back bumper, well, the way that the front and back bumpers are curved, it's going to spin that car out.
Tom, Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the bottom of the track. Jr. will win at Daytona. And the big one happens behind them.
Oh, my God.
Graham, Austin Dillon into the catch fence. All the crews getting out to that car to assist the race, but then the accident takes place behind him.
Yeah, the 11 gets kind of stuck in the middle there and comes across the Ford's bumper. As he does, he spins back in, gets the 3 airborne, and he just gets projected off the other cars right up into the fence.
He went from the bottom of the racetrack over 2 rows of cars and into that catch fence.
Here we go. You can see him on the bottom. Rex starts in front. He runs in the back of the 24. Gets up on the 11. Now he's on top of the 54.5. And now it's just a long good run. Watch the car stop. Watch the car stop. It gets him to those poles. And it goes from, I don't know what, 180, 190 miles an hour. I'm just guessing. To a complete stop. That is unbelievable.
And it looks like a tour. That's 3,500 pounds. That stock car is extremely heavy. You see here, after he's upside down, the 2 is spinning. Obviously, he's already lost control, makes more contact with the 3.
Problems! Huge hit for Kennedy! The 11 up on the safer barrier! Down off the wall it comes to a grinding halt to
racetrack.
I'm okay. Hard hit.
See, he's racing on the inside of David Gillen. They make a little bit of contact. You see John West Townley was on the outside. He's going to run right into the side of him, kind of lift that truck up a little bit. Got into the catch fence. For the second week in a row, we've had a vehicle in the catch fence. But again, the catch fence did its job. It kept that truck down on the racetrack, and you see it riding along the top of the safer barrier. When they got to turn...
Keep it behind you, keep it behind you, keep it behind you. Run to go, run to go.
The white flag is out. They're going to crash. With a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down. Coming to the checkered flag, but the yellow is out. And Johnny Sauter will win the season opener at Daytona on the outside, second in line. Peters gets bumped.
Looks like William Byron got jumped by the 86. Look at Timothy Peters on the inside as Christopher Bell tumbles down the front straightaway. Timothy all the way to the inside of the racetrack because, you know, a lot of new pavement down there, guys, and that makes such a huge difference. They don't get any grass. A lot of huge pavement scrubs off a lot of that speed.
I count 13 rolls for Christopher Bell. Watch it.
Well, Daniel Hemrick almost went underneath that Ford truck of Christopher Bell.
It's a testament to the safety of these racing vehicles that Christopher Bell can take that kind of ride.
Christopher Bell.
Players on this stop. This car just loose early on in this race, but they did settle down.
Straight away.
48 hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning
upside down. Busher. Oh, man.
Chris Buescher on his lid and lands back on his wheels. Caution.
Oh, man, we saw 4 wide off the corner over there. I was afraid of it.
Michael Annett involved.
3 car was involved.
Chris Buescher had the worst of it. The 35 Gilliland above the 3. Now McMurray in the 1, the red car, comes up, just brushes Austin Dillon.
Turns him into the 35.
And Dillon gets into Gilliland. Joey Logano turned the 48. And Buescher goes for a big tumble.
I didn't think that thing was going to stop rolling there for a second, DW.
Goodness.
Oh boy, Stanley Steamer.
Whoa, there's
And around she goes,
There we go.
into Kenson,
Oh, gosh.
up in the air and into the wall hard.
Man, Kansas.
Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was...
I am not believing that.
He's fine, boy. You got the window net down right away out of frustration. The 4 car, Harvick.
Danica climbs out, radio cord gets disconnected.
Side
She's
down.
right in the middle, the 5th car back.
I think somebody makes contact with... McDowell got her in the left rear.
Yep.
Yeah. And that
Oh, no, she hit him in the right front. And when
and
that
then
happened,
Dono
just got air underneath the car.
Is anybody left in this race?
Let's watch from the Goodyear aerial coverage, and you'll see several things happen here. As Kenseth's car comes back down to earth.
Come on, 13. You got a guy coming to you. Not over. Keep digging.
Crashing, rolls into crashing.
Damn.
Crafted up and over.
Cascarala looks to me like will win this race.
No surprise to me that exiting the corners when the trouble happened. It just was a very aggressive push.
Yeah, it looked like Grant Enfinger was trying to help. Ooh, look at Matt Crafton up and over.
Johnny Sauter up in the middle of the mess. Grant Enfinger was pushing right there when the track flattens out. Around goes the 27, catches Crafton and thought he was home free.
Exactly in that spot where you said you didn't want to be pushed, where the track changes to a bit of that elevation.
Spotter Eddie DeHaan just told him it's time to be green.
There he goes. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, upside,
Side
on
down.
his side.
Yes, it was, and that's there he is upside down, and I hope he's all right. I see him moving around in there. I don't think there's any issue with him.
Yeah, you just can't push on
To the left-hand side here, you can't push over there.
Even got him himself. He was, it was not something that was intentional. He was just trying to push and help, but it actually even got AJ Allmendinger turned around also.
Wow,
Big impact by Danica into that inside wall.
Heck of a lift.
Briscoe gets loose. Austin waits self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters up and over. And the finish. There's the replay of the accident that brought out the final caution. The wild ride endured by Timothy Peters. Looked like the 22 of Austin Westhoff just got a little bit loose on exit of turn number. It's been a good amount of time out front, but now it's Grant Enfinger, last year's winner, in contact, and Coughlin goes around. Big hit for Coughlin and Fontaine and others involved. And there's John Hunter Nemechek. Looks like he has escaped.
There's you called it, Kevin. Now watch Bell. He gives Enfinger a push. They're clear of this. But now here comes Gregson, 3 wide up the middle, and this has to be where problems started. Yeah.
Ryan Snyder looked like he got into the back end of the 13 and spun him. Well, what happens is that bottom lane here through the tri-oval is much flatter than the rest of the lanes going up. And when you're in the middle, you're already in a bad spot because the back end of your truck starts to want to wiggle around. But what you saw there was Snyder was in the middle, and it looked like he came up the racetrack there, and as he went, he got loose right there, and then he just touched the back of the 13 in the right rear, and the 47 came down, and it all broke loose there.
You can see briefly up in the air was the 13 truck, and he settled right back down. The aerodynamic flaps you see on that bed fence, those flaps opening up, that's helping to evacuate the air from under the truck.
Inside line, the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Look at the hands on AJ Allmendinger. Up in the air goes the 42 of Kyle Larson. Caution comes out. And another contact got tens of hits. The one of Jamie McMurray flying down pit road. Kyle Larson up in the air, right in front of the grandstands.
How did he get back on the ground without flipping?
See right here, he gets down low. The 17 of Ricky Stenhouse tries to fill the upper lane. The 42 tries to block. And as you said, the 42 was destined to go airborne. The roof flaps deployed, setting the 42 back on the ground. And as that happened, the 42...
24 and around goes the 77 of Jones, almost up over the wall as they hit hard.
That Kenseth?
The 20 of Kenseth involved, as is the 1 of McMurray. A big wreck coming out of turn 2.
Inside, watch your inside. All right, we're rolling, guys. 4 flat.
And now the red is being displayed as the cars are stopped in turn 2.
You see it coming off turn 2, and Eric Jones, car gets loose, puts a little bit too much wheel back to the right, and basically head on into the wall, and then major impact behind, got him up in the air.
I think that was Daniel Suarez, perhaps, that made the first impact. It looked like the 19 car, that orange and white car.
Contact. There's the mocking.
The 99 of Sargent, the 97 of Jesse Little, and the 16 of Ryan Truex.
What the hell just happened?
We don't know either. 5 wide we see there. It looks like
one of them on the racetrack.
and Truex is trying to make it 6 wide. Look at Gilliland there. Just barely gets into the back of the 99 of Sargent. A little bit of damage to that pedigree truck.
Chase Briscoe got through there cleanly as well.